The angels bring a clear warning. A crucial decision is approaching, and it will be a milestone on your path. God has already prepared everything, but now it's your turn to act. The question is simple. Are you ready to face what's coming? Trust the voice inside you. This message did not arrive by chance. It is the moment to look at yourself, listen to your intuition, and act with faith. Do not delay, do not hesitate. You know what you need to do. You feel the weight of the moment, don't you? There is something in the air, a restlessness you can't ignore. This is not a coincidence. This feeling is a warning, a call to act, and there is no escaping it. What lies ahead requires clarity, courage, and above all, confidence in yourself. Think for a moment. Have you been avoiding this decision? Have you been holding on to excuses or distractions to avoid facing it? It is natural to feel afraid, but know this. Fear should not be the reason that defines your steps. It can be a sign that you are on the brink of something significant. The choice you make now can shape everything around you, your relationships, your opportunities, and even the way you see life. But here is the truth. No one can decide for you. It's time to face this head-on. Ask yourself, what really matters? What are the values that guide your actions? Do not get stuck in small doubts. What's at stake is bigger than you imagine. There are forces aligned in your favor, but you need to allow yourself to act. There is no room for passivity at this moment. Be honest with yourself. What is holding you back now? Is it the fear of the unknown or doubt about your own ability? Have you been seeking justifications to delay the inevitable? Do not confuse the silence of the universe with the absence of answers. Often they are already within you, waiting to be heard. This decision is your gateway. Imagine for a moment the impact of saying yes to what life is offering you. It doesn't matter if it's a new beginning, a difficult change, or something that challenges your comfort zone. The transformation you seek so much begins right here, in this moment of clarity. When you choose to go forward despite the fear, you are not alone in this. Even if it seems like the world is quiet around you, there is a greater energy guiding your steps. God has prepared the way, but He never promised it would be easy. What He guaranteed is that you will not be left behind. So, what are you waiting for? You already know what needs to be done. This message is the push you were lacking. It's time to act. If you decide not to do anything, know that time doesn't stop. Postponed choices have a cost, and that cost is the life you're missing out on living. Don't let the fear of making mistakes keep you in the same place. Moving forward, even with doubts, is always more powerful than staying stagnant. Be firm, take control of the situation, face the challenges with confidence, and remember, every step counts, even the smallest ones. If you think you're not ready, remember that no one feels completely prepared before something big. The real preparation happens while you are in motion, while you are acting. This is your chance to show the world, and yourself, what you are capable of doing. Don't let it slip away. Time is passing, and this decision won't wait for you forever. The universe has already aligned the pieces, but it's no use having all the opportunities in the world if you don't take the first step. Everything you need is in front of you, but the only way to achieve it is by moving. Think about it. What is more difficult? Taking a risk and failing, or living with the eternal doubt of, what if I had tried? The second option is much heavier, because it carries regret. And regret, unlike failure, teaches nothing, it only corrodes. Don't wait for more external validations. You don't need anyone's permission to change your life. This choice is about you and what you want to build. It may be difficult to let go of what is comfortable, but comfort has never brought growth. Every time you choose to stay in the same place, you are sacrificing the future you could have. Yes, it is risky. It will always be. Anything worthwhile brings risks. But what if it works? Have you thought about what could happen if you simply decided that fear will no longer stop you? Let's be clear about what is at stake here. You can continue as you are, living a safe life but without growth, without true fulfillment. Or you can make this decision, take control, and make room for something bigger than you ever imagined. The universe rewards those who have courage. This is a truth you need to internalize now. Courage does not mean the absence of fear, but the determination to move forward despite it. You need to trust yourself. If you are waiting for confirmation, here it is. You are capable. You have what it takes. Stop underestimating yourself. All your experiences up to now have prepared you for this moment. It doesn't matter how many times you have fallen or felt lost. All of this was part of the learning process. Remember, doubts are normal. They appear to test your determination. The mistakes you fear making are just part of the growth process, and the people you think will judge you. They are too busy dealing with their own challenges to really care. It's time to stop running away. You have carried this decision like a weight, but it does not need to be a burden. It can be an opportunity. Each choice is a chance to start anew, to redefine the course of your life. But for that, you need to decide now. Not tomorrow, not later. Now. Ask yourself, what is stopping me from acting? What can I gain if I allow myself to try? How would my life be if I decided to trust fully in my potential? Don't complicate what is already simple. If you feel you should do something, do it. What truly matters is not what others think or expect of you. What matters is what you will think about yourself when you look back. You are ready, even if you don't realize it. Saying you are not ready is just an excuse to delay the inevitable. No one feels completely ready before taking a big step. The feeling of readiness comes later, when you are already on the path, facing challenges and discovering that you are stronger than you imagined. Don't wait for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. The right moment is the one when you decide to act. That moment could be now, if you allow it. Reflect on this. If you don't make this choice, where will you be a year from now? What will you be missing out on by not acting now? Do you really want to let fear have so much power over your life? It's time to turn that doubt into action. You got to this point because this message is for you. It's not a coincidence, it's not by chance. It's a reminder that something needs to change, and you are the only person who can make it happen. Life is too short to be lived in waiting. This choice you are postponing is the key to opening a new door. It might be scary, but that's exactly what makes it worth it. What are you waiting for? A sign? This is the sign. A guarantee? The only guarantee is that you will never know what is possible until you try. More time? Time waits for no one. So, decide. Do it for you, for everything you dream and deserve to live. This decision is the first step to something bigger, something you might not even be able to imagine yet. Every second you hesitate is a second that could be transforming your life. You already know that this decision is necessary. Now, it is about choosing between what you want and what you fear, between moving forward or staying in the same place. This is the turning point. No more excuses. How many times have you said to yourself, "It's not the right time yet"? Or maybe, "What if it doesn't work out?" Be honest. These phrases are just ways to avoid the discomfort of taking action. But what you need to understand is that the discomfort of standing still is even greater. It's just that it grows slowly, almost invisibly, until it's too late. Why are you waiting? The certainty that everything will be okay. That doesn't exist. Not for you, not for anyone. Someone's permission, it will never come because no one knows what's best for you besides yourself. More preparation? You are more prepared now than you think. You need to stop looking at what's missing and start seeing what's already in your hands. Every great step begins with what you have today, not with what you wish you had. Your current resources are enough. They just need to be used with courage. Ask yourself without filters, if I don't act now, what will I lose? It's not just about what you can gain by saying yes, but what you will be giving up by saying no. Moments don't come back. Neither do opportunities. What is holding me back? Fear, doubt, the opinion of others. All of these are mental barriers, not real ones. They only have the power you decide to give them. What is most important to me? That answer is your guide. What you truly value should be what drives you, not what holds you back. Don't wait for a miracle. Be the miracle. No one is going to enter your life and solve things for you. No one will show up saying, "Here is everything you need. Now go." That person needs to be you. Life doesn't hand out changes. It hands out moments. You are the one who transforms moments into changes with your choices. Everything you need is already within you. You just need to access it. Doubt is a veil. Fear is a test. and hesitation is a reminder that you are alive, because only the living fear failure. So use that as strength. You are breathing, thinking, and facing an opportunity. That's all that matters right now. Let me be even more direct. If you keep postponing this decision, you will be accepting to live in what is comfortable but stagnant. If you decide now, you will be taking the first step towards a version of yourself that is waiting to emerge. You have two options, and they are very clear. There is no more room for doubt or for waiting for something magical to happen. It's action or inertia. It's moving forward or staying put. It's now or never. Imagine for a moment. Close your eyes for an instant and visualize what your life would be like if you had the courage to say yes to what you really want. Feel the relief of no longer carrying the weight of doubt. Think of the satisfaction of knowing you did what was necessary, even with fear. That future is within your reach. It is not an impossible dream. It is merely the reflection of a choice, the one you make now. But beware, visualizing is not enough. Imagination is the first step, but transformation only happens with action. That's the point. The moment when you decide that the dream needs to come out of your mind and enter reality. You've been through this before. Maybe you don't realize it, but you have made difficult decisions before. You've faced challenges that seemed bigger than you, and here you are on the other side, stronger. Use that as proof you are capable of overcoming what lies ahead, even if it seems uncertain now. Remember, today's difficulty will be tomorrow's strength. What seems scary now will become natural once you take the first step. You have done this before, and you can do it again. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need to start. The path reveals itself as you walk. Answers appear as you act. If you wait to have everything resolved before starting, you'll never move forward. The time has come to decide. You can't delay any longer. You know this. Time doesn't stop, and the future you want depends on what you do now. This is your opportunity. It is here in front of you, and the only thing missing is for you to say yes. So what do you choose? Stay where you are or take a step toward what you deserve? You've come this far because something inside you already knows the answer. It's not a coincidence. It's not luck. It's the call to act. The decision you are about to make will shape not only the coming days, but the entire course of your life. So I ask you again, what are you going to do? Will you keep postponing and live trapped in doubt, or will you take the first step towards what you truly desire? No one can do this for you. This is a choice that requires courage, and courage is something you have, even if you don't realize it yet. Every great change begins with a simple decision, not letting fear dictate your steps. You are more prepared than you think. All your experiences up until now have brought lessons that strengthened you. The moment that seemed distant has arrived. The time to act is today. Here's what you should remember. Fear is temporary, but the results of a courageous choice can be permanent. The comfort that binds you now is the same thing that is preventing you from growing. Doubt only has power when you allow it to paralyze your actions. Pause for a moment and visualize how it will be when you finally overcome this barrier. Imagine looking back and knowing that you had the courage to decide. This moment will be a milestone, and it starts now. The next step is yours. You hold the power to change your trajectory. All you need to do is choose. It's not about knowing exactly where you will end up, but about beginning the journey. The universe rewards those who take action. Do it for yourself, for your dreams, for the person you know you can become. Now, here's my direct request. Subscribe to this channel to receive more messages that will help you take control of your life. Leave a like if this message resonated with you. This helps me reach more people who, like you, need to hear this. Comment below, I choose to act, or share how this message touched you. Let's talk about the power of deciding and what you can do now to transform your life. This is your moment. Take the first step. I believe in you. Do you?